People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the hottest thing that is popping in the news is an incident that occurred on the North-South Highway in which two men lost their life. I am speaking about Montan Brown, St. Anne's Most Wanted. I am also speaking about Choppa Banks, affectionately known as Diego by his family and friends. He is said to be an up-and-coming artist / chopper. Now, people, it is said that Montan Brown, he was wanted for a double takeaway. One of those persons was said to be a name that was called up with an incident that occurred in St. Anne, Brownstown to be specific, where some wholesalers from the infrastructure place, they were taken out. That person's name is Piper. Piper is what we call an OG, original gangster. However, based on his family members, him pretty much call it a day. He was chilling out, taking it easy, retire from the gangster lifestyle. When the incident occurred with the Chinese people, Piper's name was called up. Piper was locked up for maybe about a year or two. There was also a next incident, I think, in 2003, 2004, where Piper's name was called up once again, as it pertains to a farmer losing her life. He was locked up for in excess of 2 years. So therefore, 2 incidents in name call up. He did 3 years plus, 3 years or so. So therefore, his name was called up. He was somebody that was involved back in the days. Don't know right now or when he lost his life to what extent he was involved. So Montan Brown was wanted for Piper along with others. Here is a story about Montan Brown. Montan Brown is from Kingston town. Montan Brown get hot in a Kingston, St. Andrew, where it is said that he took away a couple of purses. He came to a place called Philadelphia in a St. Anne, and he was basically cooling out. His name never called up so much. However, he was known for toting all sorts of tool in the era. People know say him a bad man, so therefore they were facilitating the FUCKRY. They knew without a shadow of a doubt that this man was not any sorts of innocent man. This man was not any sorts of choir boy. Montan Brown had a younger cousin. That younger cousin was the dancehall artist that lost his life, Choppa Banks Diego. Here is the story. Choppa Banks, the artist, his name is also questionable, meaning that people know say more than likely he is involved with certain things. That is maybe lottery scam. And people, if you look at your screen right now, you're going to see a couple of pictures with him in the Crown, the same Crown motor vehicle that was in the incident. And then you're also going to see this picture right here with him posing with a whole bunch of cash. Wads of cash posing on social media. Now people, remember, he is no established artist. He is an up-and-coming artist. So therefore, I have never heard about him, seen him on any sorts of show. So therefore, where was he getting the money? Might it have been from ill-gotten means? Possibly so. So therefore, he is making money by questionable means. Now people, here's the deal. Like I said, Montan Brown and Choppa Banks is his younger cousin. It is said that on that fateful day in which the Popo took out both of them, Montan Brown called Choppa Banks. Choppa Banks was at the studio with his entourage because you know, say, when people are chop, like his name suggests, them have all sorts of gold digger, them have all sorts of yes men round them because them like the hype. That is how the dancehall thing is. Dancehall artists like that reputation. So the fact that his cousin Montan Brown is a top shotter, it even elevates him street credibility even more. So anyways, Montan call Choppa Banks, ring, ring, ring. Which part you there? You know, some of they are studio. Montan told him, listen, me need to make a move. Can you pick me up? Him say, alright, may I come. The crown, the white crown, and then a black Voxy with the entourage. Then pick up Montan, and then they hit the highway. When them hit the highway, or when he picked up Montan, obviously the Popo got some sorts of intelligence, some sorts of information. So therefore, they were waiting, lay waiting in the cut. They were trailing them. Don't know if they had any sorts of idea or inclination of what direction they were going. Them jump on the toll, jump on the highway. The Popo them jump on the highway. Apparently, the Popo make two calls, and the other Popo them intercept them. So therefore, one coming on the same direction in which Choppa Banks and Montan was driving, and then a group of other Popo, those boys in blue, the serious one them with all sorts of artillery. The Tekwe people them, Popo, them, that is what I call it. They were coming on the opposite side, the wrong side of the highway. So therefore, I set behind and I set in front. I lay wait them. When them pull up and buck up in the Popo them, a crew of them, all sorts of M to the 16, whatever they carry, pull out upon them. It is said that there were 4 people in the car that Montan was in, along with Choppa Banks, Diego. It is said that when the Popo pull up on them, Montan Brown knows him wanted. As a matter of fact, Montan Brown has been on the run since 2007, people, when that incident occurred less than 48 hours ago. It was 2022. So people, 15 years, he was on the run. So therefore, him knows him hot like magma lava. More than likely, he was not going to get taken in. Based on information that I got, it is said that when the Popo them wheel and pop off, nobody move. Montan exit the vehicle, pop off and start blaze up off of the Popo. It is also said that, based on what the birdie told me, Choppa Banks fling up him under the ear. However, people, them know say Montan wanted. Them know say Choppa Banks a Montan family. Them know say Choppa Banks was probably chopping, scamming, lottery. So therefore, he was no choir boy. Was he a shatter? Was he a taker? People, it pretty much goes hand in hand. So let this be a warning to you people, aspiring artists that needs that gangster credibility and think that you can rely on your Kumbolo or your family member because them are done, them are shatter. Whenever the pawpaw comes for your family member, if you are doing a favor, as in you are playing Uber for the gangster, when the pawpaw pull up on your family member, if him wheel and pop off, more than likely, everybody that is in that car is going to get it. Choppa Banks get it. Manton, who was the target, probably also Choppa, him also get it. The other two persons, men, call them Grace because it is very amazing how them never get it too. Based on the amount of corn that the pawpaw let go. However, I guess that even though they were at the wrong place at the wrong time, they were actually at the right place at the wrong time or the right time, separate from the direction in which the bullet was going. So therefore, I am sure that they are going to remember this incident for the rest of their natural life. Now people, here's the thing. Have you noticed that in Jamaica right now, the new trend in music is what you call the trap or the chop, scammer music, gunman music. Chop music is all they are playing in the dance hall. Chopper a scammer, chopper a money. However, the reason for this is that pretty much all of the DJs at these radio stations, whether it is Fame, the Zip, and when I say all, I am speaking in general, because you know you have a few good apple, but you have mostly bad apples. All of them are getting paid payola. All of these selector, every one of them, they are getting the money pull up, they are getting payola also. So therefore, that is what they promote. However, what they are promoting is facilitating the FUCKRY for these artists, these chopper that want to turn dancehall artists. So therefore, criminal disguising themselves as dancehall artists. So therefore, that is why you see, pretty much I am not going to blame the selectors and the DJs at these radio stations. However, I just say they pretty much encourage the foolishness because the people them know say, listen, talent won't bust you in Jamaica. You need to get the money, and if you are broke, you are going to do whatever it takes. And when I say whatever, that is exactly what it means. And people, nobody is responsible for anybody else's action as an adult. Whatever you do, you should be and will be held accountable for your action. But people, me just make you know, say, that is why we see what goes on as it pertains to these dancehall and dancehall music. So anyways, back to Mr. Manton Brown, back to Mr. Choppa Banks, back to Piper. So people, at the end of the day, Piper lost his life at the hands of Manton Brown. It is said that Piper was a man of the era. I would not say a Dan, but he is an elder that everybody listened to. When Manton Brown was keeping up his foolishness and walking around the town like two-gun kid and a keep up foolishness, it is said that Piper told him, listen, calm down, you're out of the place, ease off with your action. However, like most hard-headed criminals in Jamaica, them no want take no talk, them go claim say people are diss them. So therefore, him claim say Piper diss him. However, that is why Piper lost his life. Now people, there are also conflicting things. It is said that they were gambling, some sort of argument ensued. You understand? One person threatened the next one, and then the next one wheel and pop off people. Me not really know. I am telling you what is coming from both sides. So therefore, I am giving both sides of the story. At the end of the day, Manton Brown is a suspect, the person of interest, with Piper losing his life. And even if you and anybody have any sorts of argument, from the fact that you act and you take them away, therefore it is called MURDER. Unless, of course, you can prove otherwise, meaning self-defense. So people, at the end of the day, Piper lost his life. Maybe Piper's past came back and caught up with him. Maybe Piper cooled out. However, he did not cool out fast enough. Because whether you are directly or indirectly, no matter how minute it is, the fact that you have criminals around you, the fact that you are entangled in dirty bungle, anything can go down on people. That is exactly what go down. As it pertains to Mr. Manton, as it pertains to Choppa, people, tragic story once again, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.